Hey, everybody. I am playing around with a new toy here today. It's Wave Video, and they allow you to stream live to multiple platforms. So I'm super excited about that. Just going to give it a quick second here. Just checking. It always takes a little bit of a lag time for things to show up on all the platforms. And I am hoping that it is showing up. If anybody is watching live, let me know if you can see this and where you're seeing it. All right. And I think because I'm using a different platform, I don't even think you have to give permission. All right. So I hope I hope that everybody can see this. I'm going to hop over to, let's see. Let me just hop over to my main page here and see if anything's showing up there. Okay. Looks like it's showing up on my main page. I don't know if it's showing up in the Facebook group or not. So if you're watching live, make sure that you let me know that you are watching live. And if you're watching on replay, tell me that you're watching on replay. Anyway, as I mentioned, I'm playing with a new toy. I think it's just going to be phenomenal. And I will be doing some training inside of my Facebook group on how to use this. It's Wave Video. I put something out. I think it was yesterday on the workshop that I'm promoting. I was able to put together something really slick very quickly. So I'm excited about it. So give me a thumbs up if you're all about learning some new tools that's going to help you automate things in your business. All right. So let's get going. Free or low cost lead magnets. First of all, how many of you have a lead magnet, or you might have several lead magnets? Let me know in the comments if you do, and the title perhaps of your lead magnet, and if it is free. And I'm going to let me share this, and I'll kind of hop back and forth here, and hopefully everybody will be able to see this, and I'll keep my eye on the comments also. So let's get started. When we're building our business, it's all about growing traffic to our site, right? We need leads. But if we don't have leads, then is it worth it, right? So it's interesting. On my, make sure that you let me know that you are watching live, and if you're watching on replay. All right, so that's so I'm just checking here to see if the slides are advancing. Okay, all right. I feel like I'm in the Matrix or something. There's just too many things happening. All right, so going back to the lead magnets, it's all about why are we putting it out? Whatever it is we have, is it worth it to the people that we're trying to attract? Do we, as a business owner or entrepreneur, do we even need to bother creating these lead magnets? And the one thing that I hear a lot is, well, we're just going to get the tire kickers or the freebie seekers, right? Have you ever heard that? And maybe you feel that way too. And do they convert? If you put lead magnets out there, do they convert? Because at the bottom line is that's what it's all about, is trying to convert them. So let's just talk about first of all a lead magnet definition, and probably all of us know this or understand it, but a lead magnet is all about offering something of value. And the reason we offer it is in exchange for something. We're looking to get their email or their phone number. Somehow we want to make that connection and have an exchange with them. The lead magnet must be relevant to the audience you're trying to attract. If not, then what's the purpose? Why create something if you're not pulling in your ideal client? The one thing that a lot of people miss is defining the problem that you're going to solve for your ideal client. Because if you're not speaking to their client, the lead magnet is not going to be effective, right? And you want to look for ways to give them a quick win. So that's what we're going to talk about today. The big question: should our lead magnets be free or should they be paid? In other words, a low ticket offer. So I'm asking you, what do you think? Yes, definitely you should have a free lead magnet, or no, you should have something low price, maybe $7, $27, or you just don't know, that you've had mixed reviews about that. So let me know in the comments whether you're watching live or free, or live or paid, live or replay. I can't watch 3 screens at one time. All right. And again, just checking the chat here to make sure that anybody has questions. All right. So let me know that. So what do you think? This is very interesting. There's a guy, Dan Ariely, probably slaughtering his name. He wrote a book called Predictably Irrationally. And he ran a little experiment, which I thought this experiment was really fascinating, because he offered people a free $10 Amazon gift card, no strings attached. It was just free, $10. Or people could get a $20 Amazon gift card and it would cost them $7. All right. So do you see the correlation there? Free, $10, or for $7, they would get $20. So what do you think? Which one do you think converted better? If we look at the math, if we look at kind of behind the scenes here, the $7 card, option B, had a value of $13. I'll give you $7. I get 13, or actually, yeah, the end result is I get 13 back, right? Whereas the first option is no risk, but I get $10. So which one do you think people selected? And again, let me know in the comments which one you think. The free option, option A, or option B. Guess what? Hands down, 100% of people, excuse me, opted in for the free option, even though it was less money in their pocket, so to speak. Is this surprising to you? Again, let me know in the comments if this is surprising. In his book, he talks about this zero price effect. And basically, humans, they don't see the downside of something that's completely free. If there's some measure of risk, then they start calculating the downside to everything. All right. Does that make sense? So free still is a winner. So as we're putting together our lead magnets, if they're done correctly, then people are going to opt in. But again, we need to really look at the factors behind what's going to cause this lead magnet to convert. And the bottom line is, does your audience care? Now, you might have heard this before, but we want to sell or service what people think the problem is, not what we know the problem is. Okay. So in other words, does your audience care? Are we trying to sell them a solution that they don't care about? And the second thing is there value for them? What's the value that they're going to take from there? We've all done this, right? We have all of these freebie, beautiful PDFs, checklists, all that kind of stuff. But is there value in there for your particular lead, your perfect person that you're looking for? Give away your best stuff. Give away something that you could actually charge for, something that's of high value. Now, have you ever gone to, some of these big box stores like Sam's or I don't know what some of the other stores are, and you walk around and you have people standing there and they're giving you those taste tests. And so it's free, no risk, right? So you take a little nibble, you taste it. And if it's something that you really like, what do? You usually reach over and grab whatever it is and put it in your basket because you've already tasted it. Now, what would happen if somebody was standing there and they just showed you the picture of the box and said, here, you want to taste this cardboard? Or maybe they were giving you yesterday's leftovers. You would think, well, no thanks, I'm not interested. When we are putting together our lead magnets, we want to give them our best stuff. Don't be afraid. Don't be chintzy and hold things back. You're not going to give away the store. People can Google anything, right? People can go to YouTube. They can look up anything to figure out how to do it. But people come to you because you've condensed the knowledge, you've learned the shortcuts, and you can help them step by step with whatever it is. So don't ever think that you're giving away your business by giving your best stuff. It just will draw people closer. And then the last item here for your lead magnet to convert, it has to solve a problem. So you need to do some brainstorming and figure out, what problem does my ideal human or my ideal person have? And what little sliver could I solve for them right away? Could I put together something that's going to help them solve that problem right away to give them that quick win? Does that make sense? And then as we're building our leads, our little lead generation machine here, it's really a three-prong framework to take these leads, to take these people that have opted in, that have had a little taste test, and bring them to the point that they're our clients. So these three prongs or three systems really is, we have to have some kind of a system that puts them into an email, something that is automatic so that we're not spending night and day trying to reach out to all these people. And then we need a process or a system to build that conversion process. And that conversion process is just the know, like, and trust. People buy from people that they connect with, people that they understand, and they have that connection that, yes, I know this person, I trust them, they can solve my problem, I'm going to do business with them. So you need a system for this whole conversion process to move you forward. And then the next step is you need a system or a framework that makes the buying process almost automatic, so that when people come into your world, they'll be able to seamlessly be able to purchase from you. I'm going to give you a great example that just happened to me today. I thought it was fabulous. I'm at the pushing of my VA. I'm going to schedule and get some new photographs, which I hate getting my picture taken, so it's kind of a process for me. So I looked online, I picked out a couple places. So I emailed one, and like immediately I got an email back. And you know what was beautiful? They had everything spelled out. They had different packages. I knew exactly what the cost would be. I knew what was involved with each package, and I knew what the next step was. So it was seamless. So from that initial, I landed on their webpage instead of opting in, but from that initial connection with them, there were these systems in place. And now the next system with them is they're sending me the link so that I can sign up for my date of getting my pictures taken. So do you see how everything is streamlined? And from the customer point of view, I don't have to think about, okay, who are these people? How are they serving their clients? It was seamless. So for you, we want to find the leads, take those leads on a nice, seamless path to bring them closer and closer to us, and then put them into a process that makes it very easy to do business with us. Let me go forward instead of backwards. So, what's your takeaway from today? Should you have a free lead magnet, or should you have a paid? And let me just say this, there's a place for both. But for an initial lead magnet, what do you think? Free or paid, based on what we just talked about here? And kind of a quick summary is free eliminates the risk. Even if it looked like there was more value, if they had to put skin in the game, there was a higher risk. And as long as we're offering them something of very high value, then they're going to take a step closer, and they're going to want to have that information. And then building these systems in place so that everything is automatic for the whole process. So again, let me know in the comments below what your takeaway was from today. And just a heads up, I'm going to be running a little mini challenge, and I'm calling it your little money making machine. And in this challenge, we are going to be assembling, so to speak, all of the components of a lead magnet so that you know how to create one that's going to be high converting. And if that's something you're interested in, make sure that you reach out, send me a DM, or send me an email, and then I'll make sure to put you on the list. My screen keeps freezing here, so hopefully it's not freezing on your end. And if you're ready to build your business or to scale it, to up your game, there's a couple of different ways that you can work with me. I'm getting ready to open up the next round of my Digital Business Academy. This is an 8-week program where we will build all of the assets together of your online business. And in addition to building things together, you will learn, basically, you will get this CEO training of how to craft this franchise of your business. The second way is what I call my VIP coaching, where if you're struggling with just one piece of your business, then we work together and we get that done. All right. So let me just stop sharing here. Okay, so free or low cost lead magnet, what do you think? Let me know again in the comments. Feel free to share this video with other people. And as always, thanks for watching. If you're watching on my YouTube channel, I would love it if you subscribed. And until next time, see you later.